Body 94.9 ẹ̀dùnnú kẹfẹ́ yín.
32 FM 94.9. From motivationals
to news
to sports and talk.
We'll give you all you need to make the best of your day.
On the break of dawn, 32 FM 94.9.
It's great to have you join us. This is 32 FM 94.9. It's the morning of the 12th of February 2026, and we bring you the major headlines coming out of the papers this morning. My name is Kenny Durutilu. Also take a look at the analysis of the headlines and take your reactions. As well, I have the pages of the Premium Times, the Daily Post, the Punch newspaper, the Nation newspaper, the Vanguard, and the Daily Trust newspaper. We'll start off this morning from the Premium Times newspaper. Nigerian lawmakers clash at committee meeting as minister proposes 3.4 trillion naira budget for 2026. Media scholar Pate exits as VC after massive infrastructure academic expansion at Gombe Varsity. Terrorism, United States to send an additional 200 troops to Nigeria. Senate's escape clause on e-transmission threatens credible 2027 election. PDP. U.S. lawmakers propose bill to sanction 𝐶𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀𝐈𝐒 𝐂𝐈𝐒 over violence in Nigeria. Nigerian soldiers kill 16 ISWAP terrorists, rescue 11 victims. Court convicts 2 Chinese nationals of cyber terrorism, 3.4 billion naira fraud. Or church massacre. Another Amotekun operative testifies on efforts to arrest assailants. Reps faults 15.88 billion naira allocation to Auditor General Office, one of oversight risks. Rufai, I'm on my way back to Nigeria, is another headline there from the Premium Times. Appeal court to hear appeals on PDP convention. Mass shooting leaves 10 dead at Canadian school. Explosion at Bayelsa Secretariat. Police arrest suspect. Belu's trial. Witness spotlights fund transfers. Cash withdrawals on Kogi local government houses accounts. From the Punch newspaper now, major story, religious freedom violations, APC and MPP back 𝐶𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀𝐈𝐒 as US sanctions tension rises. UK nursery worker faces jail for years of child sexual abuse. Lagos hotel sealed over man's mysterious death after Punch report. Tension mounts over NHIA office relocation in Edo. Adelike's ongoing projects saved Ife from embarrassment. Ooni's chief. CCB quizzes Osopadek leadership over alleged 463 million naira misappropriation. Cybercrime court jails 2 Chinese directors 92 years. El-Rufai anticipates arrest as police detain allies. Blackouts, 300 billion naira power lifeline for hospitals. Varsities hit snag. Kwara massacre survivors traumatized after deadly attack. Soldiers occupy deserted community. Find that from the panorama pages of the Punch this morning. Coup plotters will face justice. Air Chief. Some politics-related stories out of the Punch. Sanwo-Olu unveils grassroots ambassadors for Tinubu's re-election. Dixon urges full adoption of Rep's version of electoral bill. Makinde can't impose successor on us. Oyo Deputy Governor Bolarumi. Daniel Amosu absent as Ogun APC leaders back Tinubu. Tinubu has fulfilled campaign promises. Opposition can't defeat him. That's coming from Reno or Mockery. U.S. lawmakers unveil bill to tackle Christian persecution in Nigeria. Electoral Act. Opposition must unite. Mixed transmission will cause chaos. Atiku. An Electoral Act. ADC hails protesters, urges vigilance until presidential assent. Over to the Daily Post now. New U.S. sanctions bill on Nigeria will trigger closer scrutiny. Periodic tension, Dauda. NSA tells the FCC who to arrest. El-Rufai alleges. U.S. Congress, 𝐂𝐐𝐒 caught in web of international hypocrisy, blackmail. NNPP, APC National Secretary visits Kano Governor Yusuf. FCT election, INEC boss Samupito assures of security. APC leaders hold meeting, push for Tinubu's second term. ADC set to flag off nationwide membership registration. National Peace Committee lists security risks areas ahead of FCT council election. I will resign if Abuja-Kaduna-Kano road project fails. Quality tests. Umahi vows. Bandits abducted our catechist, pregnant wife, 30 others. Kaduna Catholic priest. Budgeting 127 million naira for presidential villa car unacceptable. Shehu, Senator Shehu. Judges, magistrates, tools in hands of politicians. NBA President Osigwe traffic diversion begins as Lagos City Marathon holds February 14. And Edo government laments rising widows, fatherless children from court-related killings. From the Daily Trust, I could be arrested any time, says El-Rufai. Tinubu appoints Ismail Abba Yusuf as NACON chairman. NNPP rejects U.S. move to blacklist 𝐂𝐐𝐒. Nigeria Daily, living with diabetes under the condition and its management. Natasha, committee chairman clash over Ajaokuta MOUs. NAPTIP rescues Iraq-bound trafficking victims in Kano. U.S. Smalls visa ban, asset freeze against 𝐂𝐐𝐒. Mietiala. U.S. to send more troops to Nigeria. Son conspires with hoodlums to abduct father in Adamawa. Some stories out of the Vanguard newspaper. U.S. reps propose visa ban on 𝐂𝐐𝐒. Mietiala. Others, insecurity, poverty, worsening in North. ACF raises alarm. And we're drinking poison. Monarch women lament as gas leak hits rivers communities. I'll take one more. NDIC strengthens agents to recover 1.5 trillion naira from failed bank debtors. We'll take a commercial break now. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis of the headlines. Do stay with us.
FM
94.9.
This Ramadan, emotions ignite. Can rival sisters overcome pride? Will a defiant daughter find forgiveness? Can a bride's faith save her husband? A businessman rediscovers family. An influencer chooses between friends and fame. A single mom discovers even strength needs support.
6 stories, 30 days. Faith, family, friendship, food, forgiveness. Tales of Ramadan Season 2. Catch every dramatic moment on TV and digital. This Ramadan, Maggie turns up the heat.
Me and Maggie, so good together. Brotherly! I don't finally save 70,000 for this economy. 30 December, don't set. It could do. But if to show you saver with the smart saver, another 10,500 naira for the climber. Now 15% interest per annum be that too.
Una dey use smart cash buy data, airtime and pay bills. Now we don't add the smart saver. You go get 15% interest on any amount you save, and the interest go dey drop for your account every day. You fit comot your money anytime. The best part be say you fit start with any amount. Dial star 939 hash or download the smart cash app. Make yourself begin dey enjoy. Smart cash na by INT'L. Times and conditions dey sha o. Money matter na sense.
This Ramadan, emotions ignite. Can rival sisters overcome pride? Will a defiant daughter find forgiveness? Can a bride's faith save her husband? A businessman rediscovers family. An influencer chooses between friends and fame. A single mom discovers even strength needs support.
6 stories, 30 days. Faith, family, friendship, food, forgiveness. Tales of Ramadan Season 2. Catch every dramatic moment on TV and digital. This Ramadan, Maggie turns up the heat.
Me and Maggie, so good together.
You don't ready to win? Make you enjoy your food with one ice cold Coca-Cola. And you fit win your share from 600 million naira. Now 2 millionaires will they make every day. Plus over 50 million naira for weekly prizes. Just buy any Coke when get glass or plastic bottle. Scan the QR code for the cover of the glass bottle or for the label of the plastic one. Then check the code when they under the cover for your chance to become millionaire and win better prizes. Buy, scan, find, win! T's and C's apply.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Ṣé ìgbádùn ìtọ́wò àṣà pẹ̀lú kóró ìsebẹ̀ Mr. Chef tó ṣe é fi ìka méjì rún? Ó wà ní kóró ìsebẹ̀ adùn ẹran màálù, adìẹ àti edé Mr. Chef. Adùn oúnjẹ ilé, adùn ìtọ́wò àṣà.
OneXBet. It's time for bonuses and wins. Download the OneXBet app from Google Play or the App Store and start winning today. At the heart of the game, OneXBet. Bet responsibly. 18+.
This Ramadan, emotions ignite. Can rival sisters overcome pride? Will a defiant daughter find forgiveness? Can a bride's faith save her husband? A businessman rediscovers family. An influencer chooses between friends and fame. A single mom discovers even strength needs support.
6 stories, 30 days. Faith, family, friendship, food, forgiveness. Tales of Ramadan Season 2. Catch every dramatic moment on TV and digital. This Ramadan, Maggie turns up the heat.
Me and Maggie, so good together.
32 FM
94.9.
Glad to have you back with us. 32 FM 94.9, the Papers Review. It's time to delve into the analysis of the headlines this morning. My name is Kenny Durutilu. Joining me is Mr. Femi Olukunle. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, Kenny. Good morning to you, our listeners.
All right, we'll start off with this one. Religious freedom violations, APC and NPP back 𝐂𝐒𝐒 as U.S. sanctions tension rises. As a headline out of the Punch, the APC and the NNPP have rejected the proposed visa bans and asset freezes recommended by U.S. lawmakers against ex-Kano State Governor, Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, the 𝐒𝐈𝐒 Cattle Breeders Association, and the 𝐒𝐈𝐒 Town Hall over alleged violations of religious freedoms in the country. The APC criticized the proposed sanctions, insisting that the allegations alone could not justify curtailing Kwankwaso's freedom of movement without a fair hearing and due process. The NNPP, on the other hand, described the planned censure of its national leader as blackmail. Your thoughts on this, Mr. Femi? Do the U.S. need to give the parties involved here a free hearing? Because the U.S. is saying that Kwankwaso in particular instituted Sharia law when he was governor of Kano State.
Well, I think our listeners will recall that on Tuesday, I did say here that these countries of the world, they have their offices in Nigeria. They have their men in Nigeria who monitor what goes on in the country, irrespective of what we say and irrespective of image laundering that we may want to embark upon. So they have their independent minds to process whatever information they gather from their respective embassies. So this much we must know. The whole world is a global hamlet, not even village any longer. So we must always have that one at the back of our minds. Now, when they gather information and they start processing it, it is not for our country to dictate to them what they must do. What at our own end we should do is to ensure that we are fair to everybody. We are fair to Nigerians. We are fair to in the international community members. So the fairness is what we should ensure. And then when we know that we have searched our conscience and there is no guilt there, then we'll be able to talk about whatever steps any international country wants to take. However, what I'm saying is not lending credence to what United States of America wants to do about Kwankwaso and 𝐒𝐈𝐒 and the other one. No, but that is not also saying that I am against what they want to do, because we must see. I think we should subject everything we want to do to the four-way test of a Rotary Club. Is it fair? Is it beneficial to all concerned and all the rest? So the fairness is the key word here. Let's be fair to ourselves. When we do evil to ourselves, and we want to wrap it in a good robe, then the international community will not take that one from us. They have their independent minds to see whether we are deceiving ourselves or not. However, I like the United States of America not just to place hammer on the head of Kwankwaso or anybody in this country. Let them scrupulously investigate the information they got. Let them scrupulously investigate the allegations and then take action. It is not Kwankwaso alone. There are so many empire.
Because I was going to ask you. I was going to presume that you'd want a Sheikh Gumi to be part of those investigated.
Sincerely, even in house here, Sheikh Gumi, and it's not Sheikh Gumi alone. There are so many people like that. There are so many of them, and I know some of them take grants from outside the country just to disturb the waters of this country. There are so many of them that are doing what they are doing in order to justify the monies they take from outside nations. So this is the area that one expects federal government to investigate. The unfortunate aspect of it is that politics is not making government to do the needful. Just as I said on Tuesday, you can just imagine the insult when somebody was saying that because somebody had spoken some years ago, and then he must be removed as a INEC chairman. You spoke about 4, 5, 6 years ago before you were made INEC chairman, and you spoke to what happened then. And somebody was saying that he must be removed. He's not recognized because he spoke to the entire Muslim of the country, and he spoke to Othman Dan Fodio. Othman Dan Fodio, that the man did not meet alive, did not know whether he was black or white or whatever color he wore on his body before he died. So, and you said that he insulted Othman Dan Fodio, then he insulted the entire Muslims in Nigeria. You see how they use religion and ethnicity to disturb the peace of this country. Some people are killing people in the country freely, and you are not talking to that. So, but whenever anybody talks about that, then you take it up that they have insulted your religion. And then these people, whenever they want to kill, they say Allahu Akbar. You don't accuse them that, look, don't insult the religion. Don't pour oil on the white garments that our religion is wearing. You don't speak to that. These people are not saying praise the Lord. They are not saying hallelujah. So you are allowing them to insult that beautiful religion, and you keep quiet. You don't talk to that one. And it is known to everybody in Nigeria, it is known to everybody internationally that these people are murderers. They are vampires. They suck blood. So you see, until we stop deceiving ourselves, until we call spade a spade, then the country will not fly. So everyone that is suspected should be investigated. Honestly, I am not saying that Konkoso is guilty as being accused in the United States. No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. But I want thorough clearance be made, thorough investigation be made, and people that are shouting no, it is needless, because you cannot control the United States as you will want to deceive us in Nigeria here. Even those of us that you are making attempts to deceive, it is not all of us that are gullible. It's not all of us that are taking what you are saying hook, line, and sinker. We can see the information behind the figures that you are putting on table for us.
All right, headline here from Daily Trust. U.S. to send more troops to Nigeria. The United States is currently making plans to send 200 troops to Nigeria, according to the New York Times. In its latest reports, the New York Times said the yet-to-be-dispatched troops would assist to train Nigerians to fight militants, but will not be involved in combat. Mr. Femi, are you for the presence of foreign troops, even if it's in the support role here? And is the military not capable enough? Is the training necessary, or is it a thing of political will, the absence of political will here?
If the United States of America's boats are coming to this country, I see it in two ways. I see it saddens me, because I have always been an unrepentant believer in the capability of the military of Nigeria. Honestly speaking, I believe in them. But unfortunately, it is only a foolish person that will be left to believe that there are empire wreckers within the ranks of our military. There are people who don't love this country within the ranks of our military. There are people who are sympathizers to the cause of the terrorists within the ranks of our military, in our police, in our security architecture altogether. We have some of them. So they are sacrificing the lives of our people. They are the ones that sell information about the movement of our troops to wherever they are going to combat people. They make the terrorists to lay ambush, and they kill our soldiers. And anytime I hear that soldiers are killed, I feel pained, because I know that this person or these persons were killed while doing their daily bread, while they are plying their trade, while they are trying to cater for their wives, their children, while they are trying to make their parents happy. and then you kill them while they are advertising their commitment to make that the nation is safe. Is safe. So you kill them. These wicked people kill them. So, and we've been hearing that some people sell information, and I am yet to hear that those who sold the information about the movement of our troops have been severely dealt with. I'm yet to hear. So it pains me. So if we have these people who are throwing spanners into the wheel of progress, military progress in the country, if we have them now, if external body has to come to Nigeria to do what they could not do, it is a welcome development, but it pains me because it's just trying to make the international community to see that Nigerian military is not capable. We are capable. They are capable. But we have people who throw spanners into the wheel. So if external body like US comes, US will not allow anybody to compromise its stand and the professionalism, just as religion and ethnicity do in the country. That is number one. Number two, if it is training, technology evolves by the day, and US is one of the major producers of technology, military technology in the country. And I have not heard that we are developing or we have developed technology in the country for the utilization of our military. So if we are going cap in hand to purchase or to beg for a supply of technology from these people, it is not out of place for them to teach us how it is going to be used effectively. So that's why I said it has two windows.
All right, we'll have some commercials to go in a moment, but I'll quickly drop this one. Tinubu has fulfilled campaign promises. Opposition can't defeat him. That's coming from Reno Mokri. I'll take a quote. If the opposition cannot defeat Tinubu with about 20 governors in 2023, how are they going to be able to defeat him right now with 30 governors? He also mentioned something about the IMF's endorsement of Nigeria's economic reforms, saying that they're working. Your thoughts on that? Do you reckon with his statements?
Honestly, I tell you most sincerely, I only read people like Reno because I'm a journalist, because I may have no option other than to interrogate whatever he says. But for him to read him for purpose of information or pleasure, I don't. So what he has said is in the realm of politicking, and it doesn't hold water at all. So if he said that President Tinubu with 20 governors won the election that we knew how it took place and what happened, what transpired at both polling booths, the collation center, at the courts. So I think it's just politicking, and that was what he did. He spoke everybody down. He praised President Tinubu to high heavens until he got ambassadorial appointment. So he's just applying generous butter on his bread. So, and that one doesn't hold any water. So it is not the governors, it is not the 30 governors that are going to vote. He should let Nigerians do the voting and let the INEC to be impartial, and let the equipment that INEC is going to use to be to work. For honestly speaking, anybody could win. President Tinubu could win. Anybody could win. But whoever wins, let it be seen that that person has won fairly and without any undercurrents. That's all we are saying. Right. President Tinubu is not anybody's enemy. Nobody is anybody's enemy. But what we are talking about is that we hate cheating. We hate corner cutting.
All right, we'll take that commercial break now. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at other stories and taking your reactions. You stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
This Ramadan, emotions ignite. Can rival sisters overcome pride? Will a defiant daughter find forgiveness? Can a bride's faith save her husband? A businessman rediscovers family. An influencer chooses between friends and fame. A single mom discovers even strength needs support.
6 stories, 30 days. Faith, family, friendship, food, forgiveness. Tales of Ramadan Season 2. Catch every dramatic moment on TV and digital. This Ramadan, Maggie turns up the heat.
Me and Maggie, so good together.
Waiting happen. Every time I do small transaction, they don't slam me with Orishirishi extra charges, SMS alert, bank transfer, even bill payment safe. They know they pity person at all. You never hear say with smart cash, you fit send money go another bank, pay your bills, and receive SMS alert all for free. For free? Yes, now for free. Then go even pay you 15% interest per annum on top your savings. Hey, cut some for me now. If you join Smart Cash, dial *939# or download the Smart Cash app today to begin enjoy 0 extra charges on all transactions. Smart Cash, money matter na sense. Smart Cash na by INT'L.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Láti ọdún 1960 ni a ti ń kọ́lé. Ṣùgbọ́n tayọ àwọn ọ̀nà àti afárá a kó àwọn èròǹgbà láti sopọ̀ ní ìletò gbogbo jákèjádò.
Èèyàn mi, èdè wa tilẹ̀ yàtọ̀, ìrẹsì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù so wá pọ̀.
Tayọ àwọn ibùgbé a kó ìbáṣepọ̀ láàrin àwọn ẹbí, ọ̀rẹ́ àti ará.
Ìyá mi, ìyá àgbà àti bàbá àgbà ti dé o.
Tayọ àwọn ọ́fíìsì a kọ́ ìpìlẹ̀ fún ìfìdímúlẹ̀ ibùdó agbára ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà.
Àwọn kókó inú ìròyìn náà pẹ̀lú GDP.
Tayọ àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ a kọ́ àwùjọ, iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ àti ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè. Tayọ àwọn ibùdó ìdárayá a kọ́ ìnífẹ̀ẹ́sí àti ìmúlòkúkúdùn orílẹ̀-èdè. Pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwa àti yín, a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ìpìlẹ̀ àná àti òní. Pẹ̀lú àgbájọ ọwọ́, ó dájú pé a ó ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ohun tó kàn. Lafarge, ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Washin, àtayọ ilé kíkọ́ nìkan.
Mariaba lawan salam, Mariaba lawan salam, oṣù ìkéde Ramadan.
Ahlan wa sahlan famarhaba ya sharral karim. Oṣù ìbùkún, oṣù àforíjìn, oṣù Ramadan máa wulẹ̀ máa rọra. Oṣù tí Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah sọ wípé gbogbo ẹni bá ṣe dáadáa kan níbẹ̀ òun yóò san ní ẹ̀san lọ́pọ̀. Nínú iṣẹ́ ládá tí ẹ̀dá tún lè ṣe, tí ládá ẹ̀dá ó tún fi tẹ̀sùn lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah, ó ní kí ẹ̀dá ó máa ná nínú tí Ọlọ́run fún lóore sójú ọ̀nà tọlọ́run. Kí ládá tèmi tìrẹ lè tún tẹ̀sùn lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah, pàtàkì jùlọ nínú oṣù Ramadan. Ìdí nìyí tí ìkànnì 32 FM 94.9 tá a kalẹ̀ ká sájà kan kókó ọ̀zùgbẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn fi ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ètò ọlọ́kun òjọ̀kan tí a lè ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ nínú oṣù Ramadan yìí láti jẹ́ kí ládàá tiwa náà tún kún kẹ́kẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba. Àwọn ètò tí a lè ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ bíi wáàsí ọlọ́gbọ̀n ìṣẹ́jú, oníṣẹ́jú mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún, oníṣẹ́jú mẹ́wàá àti oníṣẹ́jú márùn-ún. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ìrun pípè lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan àti àwọn ètò kíni àti ètò ìpolówó ọjà lówó tí ò gajara lọ. Fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ̀lọ́ Ali ní 081 43 38 0224 Yusuf 080 53 56 11 31. Ramadan ọdún yìí kò ní jẹ́ àṣemọ fún wa o. Allahumma àmín.
Àwọn tí fi dòde oṣù Ramadan Mariaba.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
This is a public service announcement. The Oyo State Rule of Law Enforcement Authority earlier has issued a 14-day notice eviction to owners and occupants of illegal structures, shanties, kiosks, stores, and ram selling points around the Obafemi Awolowo Stadium, Liberty Road, Okeado, Ibadan. The directive, effective from Tuesday 27th January 2026, mandates all affected persons to vacate the area and remove every unlawful structures within the stipulated period, with expiration on 13th February 2026. For a safer, cleaner, orderly, and investors-friendly environment, announcer, the chairperson, Oyo State Rule of Law Enforcement Authority, Honorable Justice Aderoke Aderemi, retired.
OneXBet. It's time for bonuses and wins. Download the OneXBet app from Google Play or the App Store and start winning today. At the heart of the game, OneXBet. Bet responsibly. 18+.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Glad to have you back, 32 FM 94.9. We're still doing the analysis of the headlines. So we have all the stories to touch before we open the phone lines in a moment. This one here says ADC to become Atiku's running mate. Fayose claims. The story goes that former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose has revealed the outcome of a meeting with former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Governor of Oyo State Seyi Makinde in Minna, Niger State. He said the Oyo State Governor has agreed to form an alliance with a coalition of opposition leaders ahead of the 2027 elections. Mr. Femi, your reaction to that? There's no comment from those involved. That's Makinde and Atiku themselves. Do you see any sort of credibility to these reports?
I'm so happy that there is no comment coming from those people. Fayose has become a sniffer dog, sniffing whatever Governor Makinde does. And he appears to be struggling to unseat Dr. Sulaiman Olanrewaju, who is the spokesperson for Governor Makinde. Otherwise, I don't know what concerns him in this matter. He's not a journalist. He's not an investigative reporter. Why is it that it is what Makinde does that he has interest in? So he has no business in the politics of Oyo State, and he should not come and throw spanners into the wheel of progress here. So leave Oyo State for Oyo people and Governor Makinde. It is Oyo people that can tell Governor Makinde that, hey, you have not done it well, or you are doing it right. So what is his business? What is his interest? So what is happening in Rivers cannot be replicated in Oyo. So he has no business here. So if he wants to be chief press secretary to the governor of Oyo State, let him approach him and let him tell Governor Makinde to unseat Dr. Sulaiman Olanrewaju for him. But for now, it is Dr. Sulaiman Olanrewaju who is the chief press secretary, and we have Prince Prince from Ogbomoso, who is Dotun from Ogbomoso, who is the commissioner for information in Oyo State. So what is his business? If what is said is about 2027, let's leave it to the dramatic personnel. They will tell us at the appropriate time. But for Fayose to be talking about every step taken by Governor Makinde, I think that is he has turned himself into an interloper, and then we don't have interest in his actions. We don't have interest at all. They should not come and disturb the peace of Oyo State here.
Well, I have two headlines here for you, Mr. Femi. I could be arrested anytime, El-Rufai, and NSA tells the FCC who to arrest. El-Rufai alleges. He said that 4 people he worked with in Kaduna have been arrested. So it's only a matter of time before they come for him. That's the former governor. He also mentioned that the NSA is pointing to the EFCC, or telling the EFCC who to arrest, and he mentioned something about it not being the job of the NSA to tell the EFCC to arrest. It's just in an advisory role as the NSA.
Well, I see that one as a half truth. I don't know whether NSA tells the FCC to dictates to EFCC to arrest somebody, but somebody who is made the chairman of EFCC does not have a cotton wool in his skull. I believe he has brains, and for anybody to just tell you to go and arrest somebody who has not done anything, the court is there to free that person now, to your shame. So I mean, we should not just think that the EFCC is brainless. So I know that most of the people, EFCC may not do due diligence, they may not do enough interrogation and investigation before they go to court. And when they go to court will free that person. So, but there are so many people that have wounded this country. There are just too many among the politicians and the civil servants. And my prayer is that all of them should be arrested and prosecuted, because we are suffering because of this wickedness that they are advertising here. So my belief, my take is that anyone who EFCC believes has done something wrong to this nation should be arrested and investigated and prosecuted. So if El-Rufai has done something wrong, he should not be afraid of EFCC's arrest. So, but to say that the NSA, it may be so, it may not be so, that is even not my interest. If NSA says that, I believe the man who sits atop EFCC is not a fool. So, and if he allows anybody to make him a fool, the court will tell him that, okay, why did you play the game of foolishness? So, and then the person will be freed. So, if he has done anything that is against the law of this country, he should be ready to become a guest of EFCC.
All right, interesting one here from the Daily Post. Budgeting 127 billion naira for presidential villa car unacceptable. Senator Shehu, that's the chairman, Senate Committee on Special Duties, Kaka Shehu, strongly rejecting the budget of 127 million naira for SUV cars for the presidential villa. He said that this might lead to a situation where public officials might be moving around in Tokumbo cars.
I don't know why the president needs another car or cars. Look at the limousine, or what's the name of that car, Escalade, or what they call it, that they custom made. When was it bought? Is it up to 2 years? I mean, we are wasting money here. We are just wasting money here. So why are we luxurious? Why are you living in luxury when people are living in penury? Nobody has said that car is misbehaving, and those cars are misbehaving. There are very many. Must we buy cars every year, every fiscal year? I mean, it is insulting to Nigerians. And there was another story I read that 7 billion had been added to 10 billion that was earmarked for solar panel last year. In this year, an additional 7 billion for Aso Rock. And somebody, Minister of Special Duties, was saying that it is nearing completion and that Aso Rock will be taken out of national grid. Now, nobody says there shouldn't be light in the seat of power in the country. But if the seat of power now ensures its own comfort, 24 hours power supply, and the people it is governing are living in darkness and paying for darkness, we are in animal farm. That is cheating of superlative level, of superlative dimension. So, I mean, how can I be comfortable when the people I'm leading are not comfortable? And I swore to take care of them. So Aso Rock now, we enjoy perpetual light. What makes the government at national and subnational, what stops them from having solar panels for the citizens of this country? And we've been saying this thing, it is doable, it is possible. Why are they always happy to see us languish in pains and abject poverty? Why? So I don't subscribe to buying another car. When you see those cars, honestly, if you want to apply powder on your face, just look at the body of the cars. Don't look at the mirror, just the body. You will apply the powder equitably on your face. The cars are good. Why must we buy cars every year, every fiscal year? So I think we are prodigal in the way we manage the resources of this country.
All right, we'll open the phone lines now. 0705 5949, 0809 7949, 0906 2949. Let's have your reactions to the headlines this morning. Also live on Facebook, 32FM 949 on Facebook. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Ade from UI. God bless your analyst on Fayoshe. He has said what I wanted to say. I don't know why Fayoshe has now reduced himself to so jobless that he's pushing Makinde here and there. The former governor, older than Makinde. That is very, very embarrassing. So that's by the way. On visa ban on Kwankwaso is what I want to talk about. My brother, I want to ask your analyst in the studio. If they ban me, if I'm destroying Nigeria now, I'm losing money. They now ban me from America. How does it affect me?
I wonder.
Is it not the only America that I will not go? We are talking about working together because look at this Kwankwaso of it. Kwankwaso, I used to be his fan, but a few years ago that I discovered that he has a link. He and himself and Gadunji, all these northern prominent leaders, they have links with all these terrorists. I see he used to be. He's a very nice person because I live in Kano. But to bring in, there's this police boss in Kano. They call them Ishba. You cannot unite. You cannot do this. And these people are looting. The Sharia will not arrest people that are criminals. So if he has any link with them, Ganduji and Co, the US find a way to evacuate them like they did to Maduro. If you ban them, they don't care. Get them arrested. Prevent them from contesting this coming election. Whoever that is linked to Aso Rock, Shensima and Co, stop them. Don't ban them. It doesn't. They will go to UK. Has anyone ever visited the US? He has not been going to France. It doesn't concern them. I don't want to know. Let me just know the implication of banning. That's the best of today.
All right, thank you very much for your time. 0705 5949, 0809 7949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
This is Prince Gumiyade calling from Apata.
All right, welcome. Let's hear you.
I, as a person, I will never take the former governor, Ayodele Fayoshe serious. Those that are taking him serious, they should. You can imagine a former governor, a public figure of one state, now become an errand boy to somebody, which is not supposed to be. And what he has been saying, I think we who must practice equity must also come with clean hands. I don't know that he is now a spokesman for he's on weekend, Mr. President and the EPC. I don't know. So let people continue because somebody like him shouldn't, if he has good system, somebody like him shouldn't be coming to a public space and be saying something. If we have system in Nigeria, somebody like him should be in jail for what he has done in the past. That's my submission. Good morning.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. 0705 5949, 0809 7949, 0906 2949. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Good morning. Please, your name.
Very good, very good. This is Foxy in Lagos. Good morning, Kenny, and more blessings to Elder Olukunle. In fact, I cannot be tired of praying and thanking you for your goodwill and your balance and vocal submissions always. So my reaction is on these 200 soldiers coming to Nigeria. I just want to know, are they coming to train Nigerian soldiers on how to handle guns or what? This is where bad governance has brought us to. It is very painful. It is very appalling. And the issue of Reno, I think when it is morning, Reno will regret all his utterances. Thank you. Have a blessed day from you.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Again, 0705 5949, 0809 7949, 0906 2949. I'll take some comments on Facebook. Okay, we'll start off with this one. Samson Siwoku says, okay, I don't think that's false. I'll take another one. Akinlade Oluwadamilala says, Okay, right. I think I have the wrong Facebook open, but I'll get back to it. Take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
My
Welcome.
name is Olagoke. I'm calling from Apata. So your analyst should go and learn how to analyze from all things because your analyst is taking side. Good morning.
Thank you very much for your personal opinion. So Femi Olukunle is my name. I'm not Austin. So that's your personal opinion.
Right. 0705 500949 0809 700949. Let's have your reactions to the headlines this morning. Let's try this. Okay. You can call back again 0906 200949 0705 500949. On Facebook, Adedamola Okunola says, a beautiful morning to you in the studio. It's beautiful to know that the Senate has finally approved e-transmission. This goes to show that Nigerians are powerful. This should encourage people to go get their voters card and let's use it to speak and choose credible leaders come the next election. Suleiman Cherry says, was Fayose at the meeting? Fayose is now a spy. What Fayose is doing now for PDP, he'll come around to do it for APC. We know their type, Fayose and lies and half-truths. Now 5 and 6. Fayose is looking for relevance in political space after suspension from the PDP. Thank you for your comments. 0705 500949 0906 200949. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You're live, 94.9. Hello. Okay, try and call back. Tolulope Ademi says, good morning. The Senate's decision to finally adopt the use of electronic transmission of results has further shown that the power of the people is more than the people in power. Because this was achieved after people trooped out in their numbers to protest against their earlier decision. Another one of the truth, the current Minister of Works, 𝐃𝐈𝐒, has not performed to my expectation because I expected him to do better than Fashola, but reverse is the case. He misplaced his misplaced priority is second to none, and I can say without any equivocation that 𝐃𝐈𝐒 is one of the unprofessional lieutenants in the administration of President Tinubu. All right, we'll take this one. Alpha Abibu says, land grabbing must stop. Kudos to the Olubadan for taking firm action, and involving the DSS rule of law must prevail in Ibadan. Omar Diadikunle says, the successful protest that influenced the Senate's decision on electronic transmission proves that people power works. Now stakeholders should channel the same energy and advocate for state police. The rate at which Nigerians are dying due to insecurity is alarming. We can't continue like this. All right, I have this headline from the Daily Post. I'll resign if Abuja-Kano Kaduna Road project fails quality test. Umahi vows. That's speaking about the Minister of Works there. What do you have to say, Mr. Femi, about the confidence?
I like his confidence because he believes that he has done what is right. And that confidence should be put to test. And that is what I think is talking about. And for him to even say that he's ready to resign if the test, the confidence test fails, I think it's a welcome development. We need people like that. We need people to be able to do something and stand by what they have done. And then you will not be hiding behind a finger. I like him. And those who have alleged that he has not done well, he has done the road work, the road well, he has not built it well, let them come out with their facts. Let them subject that road or those roads to test. And That's what we really even need. We don't want to build a road today and this year and next year or in 2 years' time it has failed. We don't want it. It's a waste of public resources.
Take one last call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name, please? All right, go ahead.
I don't know where you are taking sides with all these politicians. One of them is our friend. He was Ibashide. When these people came to Ibadan here, they expect Fayose, Wike and Co. These people will not sit down by and watching them. They too will retaliate. They will be attacking them. So we need to know that. We don't need to be condemning them. They are talking to themselves. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. You see, here we have to be balanced. We don't need to skew. We don't need to take anybody as an enemy. Nobody among them, from the president to the local government chairman, is our enemy on this radio station. But we are going to talk to the stories before us. So I don't know anybody. I don't know any one of them. I don't hobnob with any one of them. So we will not take anybody to Golgotha to be nailed to the cross just because of the fun of it, or because we want to entertain some people that are listening to us. We will not do that.
All right, on that note, we have to wrap up things on the Papers Review for today, the 12th of February 2026. Thank you very much, Mr. Femi Olukunle.
Thank you for having me.
Analysis this morning. The Papers Review returns tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. My name is Kenny Durutilu. The Smart Kid Show is up next. Good morning.